Here we go! Welcome to Autism Simulator. I'm your host, the Fallen Sanctum. Alright, mic off for a second. Alright, I finished using the keyboard, so it should be less ass on the audio. You know what? I figured, it's a last minute Scrim. No need for advertisements. If you're already following the yep. Yep. Meat riding and dick sucking. The Fallen Sanctum's senior qualities. So, about my background, I've looked for League of Legends alternatives, and as much as I love to follow base principle rules, I can't find any animated League backgrounds that are actually good. If you know of any place where I can get some golden tier League of Legends animated backgrounds, we're talking about sexy women here, guys. I do not need a background of men. Outside of like Braum hugging a Poro, I could not care less about manly backgrounds, It's gotta have, the shizness. So if you know where I can get the goose sauce, let me know! Alright, sorry about the mutarinoing on stream. I turned the mic off when I yeah, there you go. That is exactly why, because the mic is right here and the keyboard is right here. Okay, so if I If I clank, then you guys are gonna get like violated, and it's not what I wish for you guys, you know. Yeah, I know that the mic is muted. I muted myself because I no longer have a toggle. Stupid. Alright, we should be getting a link soon. Oh yeah, if I'm gonna do this cast, I need to take my pills. Give me a sec. We need some white chihuahua. Anyways, the players are still getting in the lobby, so it's gonna be a sec. Anyways, so I'm gonna put the headphones down. And we'll be right back. Arrow, restart the game? Ain't no way Arrow's closed on me like that. Hey. Open! You do not close on me. We can leave it over here. Why was there a crash? Is there a sexy update we need? No? It's just daily? Bruh, that's it? You crashed for a daily? Oh, come on. That's Harambe sausage. Why are you Harambe sausage, bro? I saw Harambe sausage, my man. Don't worry, we took the autistic medication, so we should be back in action fairly soon. I know this thing has a mic, but I'm not even sure how to use it. Let's continue browsing Twitter while we wait for any somewhat developments, because right now there ain't nothing. Oh, I think someone joined the lobby. No, yeah. 2 supporters? Hey, yo, what? Never mind. It is a Jangular. He wants Jangles. The Django Jangles. Man, where are these people? We opened the lobby 12 minutes ago. Not gonna lie. I liked Mario Kart World up until the point where it got too hard to have fun. And I'm a bad player, okay? I don't want to be doing no Vin Diesel pussy licking, come 4K glaze, ass twerking to be able to win a race, okay? I come from playing Double Dash, where of sheer pressing the A button skill and knowing how to do a little bit of drifting, I'm fine. Here, bro, I had to do some come 4K glazing drifts to get through the Gobi Desert. I had to climb on walls and shit. Bro, I wasn't playing Mario Kart. I was playing Wokey Man Kart. And that ain't my Mario Kart. Bring back the OG shit. But there were no weird ass tricks, man. You just press the A button as hard as you can. And you just had to take some good turns. I miss old Mario. Hey! It's the Dave Looney. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's some chocolate milk stains on my keyboard. No, the goon pad is taking damage. The goon pad must never take damage. It has no HP regen. It chose vampirism like a dumbass in ARAM Mayhem. Oh, well. La petite serviette au McDonald's, do your jobina. Yeah, it looks like a brand new table. Sheesh! Yo, the mods in Final Fantasy 14 go hard! That's crazy. Wait. A man plus Halo equals happy couple. Man plus Call of Duty equals man with 2 wives. Man plus Doom equals man with 4 girlfriends. Man plus Fortnite equals gay. Man plus Genshin impact equal guy going to jail because he's dating a minor. What? What did I just read? Damn. I did not watch the same season of 100 Girlfriends. Holy shit, bro. This has to be fake. It looks fake. Bro, some of these league memes on Twitter. Oh, XD, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so nothing really new in terms of draft bans. I guess Ember. I guess we don't know. We don't have any insight on this team, but you know, banning the Malphite away from Vince, banning the Olaf away from Dars, banning the Maokai away from, I want to say, Dave Looney. So the Bard and Warwick get banned. Hey yo, okay. So that means Azir is open. Azir, 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 Messi, Azir, Messi, Azir, Messi, Azir, Messi, Azir. Let's go! It's a free Azir angle here, guys. But wait, they pick Sejuani and they could pick Akali as a counter pick to the Azir. But it's the Azir angle because who gives a fuck? Now we lock in Xin Zhao or Vi, right? I think Vi got bumped, but I don't know. Xin Zhao just feels nicer. Wait, to pick Trundle. Wall angles for days, baby. Woo! Sometimes people ask me what brand of cocaine do I do. I'm just naturally high on life. One good part about being autistic is that, yeah, I have a lot of energy when I have energy, and I have no energy when I have no energy. Holy shit, we just predicted the fucking draft so far! Holy, let's go! Man, it's like I watch competitive games for a living, man. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Okay, we're probably gonna see. I mean, yeah, Cassante makes sense. So with Cassante, there is a Trundle, so we're probably gonna see a Gwen. A Gwen looks really nice. Does force them into the MR, and Azir naturally builds Leandries. Gwen naturally just fucks tanks. So either that, or you can prio pick the. I forgot! It's Dars's Fiora top, baby! Let's go! Pendulum best deck. Woo! Alright. Maybe this will be a bit better. Sorry. I know that sometimes I'm yelling. But if I've ruptured your eardrums, I'm sorry. But that's a skill issue. Alright. Now we're gonna ban 80 carries, and now Baba still has his picks open. I want to see the Yunara Silver. Okay. But Yunara or Corki gets hit, right? There's no way you leave Yunara and Corki on. And the Ezreal ban is a little bit interesting. You know, it's got a lot of power right now. The Ricardo really good ban because it pairs super well with Sejuani. Now, banning Braum away. So, what we doing? The Kagi Wagi special? Against Akali Cassante? Sus. That's pretty suspicious. Alright. Okay, Mario Kart. I skip a Mario Kart track to get another Mario Kart track. Okay, is the Yunara here for the Babinski? For the Babaski? Babinski. XD. So yeah, I mean, Caitlyn Karma here looks really nice. But they already have good ways to fight, so now just shields would be insane value against the likes of Azir Fiora. But we'll see here. I think the best Caitlyn support, if you're not playing my brand of Super Sex Lux, you probably gotta play Karma here. I think Karma's really good. Or you can even double down on a gauge and just pick Rel and say, fuck you, Trundle. But that gives Trundle another subject target. But I mean, he already has 2, maybe 3, depending on like what kind of build the Akali goes. But taking the Lulu away from the Yunara is interesting. But the pairing with the Caitlyn isn't actually that good. So now if we get the Yunara Karma, I think that could be a little bit disgusting. But I think if on the side of high 7, they may want a little bit more cocaine engaged. So maybe it's time to see Lavash Kiri. Can I see the Alistar? Ah, well, I mean, it's Dave Lewin. So Nami is probably the go-to. But why would you want to waste Nami? And the Seraphine makes much more sense. But it's Dave Loon. So, you know, he's got to represent the sushi. Alright. Oh, got that Gerudo Valley just in time, baby. So looking at the team comps, we're looking at some good front to backs. But I do like the level of comfort we have here for the high 7 trap. It's rare to see that again play the Trundle, so we'll have to see. It should be a very, very, very winning matchup. And they are a red side, so that's pretty good. I hadn't noticed they had changed. My bad, guys. I was scrolling Twitter. I know, unprofessional streamer, blah, blah, blah. We get that blind pig. 5v5, we get that blind pig. Alright, I noticed a lot of people were complaining about my backdrop. So, you know, we actually, let's just update this. 0, 0 is gonna be I7, is gonna be it's gonna so we catered into something more safe for work, I guess. It's just Angry Cinder. There are various versions of this Cinder wallpaper, and I have them all. But I figure, you know, this is fine. Like I said, if you want me to use a League of Legends animated wallpaper, I want it to be high quality, and I want it to be clean and crisp. I will not use one that's like 144p, because see, look. Huh? See, look, we have one for Ari, but it's just, I don't know, it's blurry. Yeah, that's Yunara. No, that's Caitlyn. I don't know, but I don't know. It just, it doesn't look that good. See, look. Our options for Cinder, we have Evil Cinder, regular Cinder, sexy time Cinder, and evil but covered Cinder. Oh, the difference is, yeah, she's not wearing a bathrobe. Okay, so I think this one is fine. It shows feet, but I think it's fine. Anyways, you'll let me know in the comment section down below, guys, which of those 4 you prefer. Cause we have the League of Legends one, but it's just kind of dog shit. I tried getting the like really cool Sona or Yunara one, but apparently they don't even exist. And when they do, you need to be like subscribed on like some OnlyFans and shit. And bro, I just want a backdrop, okay? I don't wanna have to suck dick for money. That ain't me, bro. Cause if not, you know, we always have the different variations of Cinder. You know, it's a Hellhound, a Valentine's Hound, Angry Hound, and then we have the Sakuramiko Cinder, and this is regular Cinder. So I don't know. You know, I think we're gonna stick with this one. It looks nice. So you know, her demeaning leer. Wait! There's 2 Sejuanis in the game? Hey, yo! Let's go! Sejuani minute, Sejuani jungle, baby! That's what we're talking about! I'm pretty sure it's just a visual bug, but it would be hilarious if it was double Sejuani. Just so I learned that at night, it's just kind of cold outside. So when I went to go do the groceries, yo, the wind picked up, bruh. Actually, where do I put the cam here? Let me a second. Feet cam. The illegal feet cam. Wait, how do I get closer to this camera? Okay, sorry. We're fixing camera angles, just so, because when I look here, it kind of looks like I'm talking to you guys, you know? Alright! Here we go, we are getting into the games. Alright. Will I7 bounce back from their doubly bad performance that they had in week 1. Now remember, there's only 5 weeks of Eternals Academy. This is a scrim, so we're expecting to see them probably early next week. But they'll keep us posted. It's okay. It's a scrim, so who cares about streamer mode? But I do ask for competitive games. For competitive games, I do ask that streamer mode is turned off. Okay, so we got ourselves 4 teleports, double barrier, double LT, double airy, double heal. The only big difference I see here is the keystone, mid, and jungle. Outside of that, they're pretty mirrored. Okay, Biz and Yikes looking to get a bit of damage. And Baba with the Yummy Tummy Yunara skin. We love Yummy Tummy Yunara here over on the broadcast. And if you're not a fan of Yummy Tummy Yunara, well, that's a skill issue. Yeah. I don't often like spammable character voice lines, but yeah, that emphasizes exactly what I like about this game. Just yeah. It's Bewitching Nami, so it's a pretty nice skin. I have Splendid Staff myself. I don't buy skins though, so I would have loved to buy the Chipapa Azeri skin, but unfortunately sometimes it's not meant to be. Okay, so it's starting off good here in the top lane. I mean, the Dar's very favored, at least until the Bramble comes back. Ebola gonna have to play very aggressively in like a winning demeanor. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna lay back in the chair here. Boom, bam, bam. My back kind of hurting. So we're gonna go crack-a-lacka. Ooh, okay, throwing out the Destructo Diz. Baba not gonna find anyone here. Level 2 early. That Dave Loon must have missed some XP, but yeah, okay, level 2 here. So that's gonna be an out of sync 6. Which is interesting because Navi Tidal Wave actually very useful for ganks. And maybe it might mean that Sejuani looks for a if they notice that, maybe they'll notice it and try to force a gank off of it. But here Ebola really doing a good job CSing, no -1 on the caddy. And yeah, Dars has to keep trying to proc those vitals as often as possible. I'm excited to see what Fiora build we're gonna get here. There's a lot of ways to play Fiora now with these new items, as Eternal Hunger. We've even seen sometimes you see Heartsteel Fiora just because of how aggressive she can get with her safe trades. But for the most of it, it's probably gonna be try Rav. Okay, Sejuani looking to get a gank off. Here comes the Glitter Lance. We're going to throw the Piltover Peacemaker on the Baba. But some good healing from the Devalunis. And that does give Legren enough time. Let's give Legren enough time here to get the first scuttle. And it means he might get a second scuttle. Ooh, okay. Dar's taking a really bad trade here. Flash Natofo auto could be enough. Okay, here's the Pathmaker, and Dar's just getting dookied on. Unfortunately, did not parry the proper ability. Got Natofo stride into Pathmaker, and then normally that's almost GG for any character, just AFK in a combo. So, see here if Dars is still being Dars, or if he's going to be Lars. Okay, trying to get Cassante. Really wanted to force a flash. But Legren here takes a double scuttle, so he's gonna be 2 camps up off the normal equilibrium. As let's see what he ends up going for first. I wanna say this looks like Triforce. I mean, there is an argument where Experimental Hexblade Trundle is actually not a bad build. Just because it gives you tanky stats, and because it's already really low cooldown, you really get to abuse it. Okay, yeah, the Bramble's coming back, but yeah, oof, okay. Wow, Dar's getting punished in this lane. Yeah. Unfortunately, given that Cassandra kill. Ooh, okay, we're going in the electrocute proc here, looking for that 5-point strike into circle backflip, but it's not going to land here. Now Cassandra tries to get away, has the all out here, we're going, and that's going to be Dars getting, whoa, and Legend could be in danger. There's still the flash auto, and it's going to be a double kill over here to the side of Wet Dog Fart. Ugh, that's nasty, a Wet Dog Fart. Some of these usernames. All right, we have 2 famous LCS streamers, Sejuani and Akali, with us today. I didn't even notice, but why do people stream remote and low elo? Why do people stream remote and low elo? Okay. Hextech Gunplay gonna be the first item here for Akali. I really like that this item made it back into the game. It's actually pretty cool, you know, it gives a good amount of AP, some AD, and it's technically an extra, it's like a little Ludens proc, once every like 40 something seconds. You can use it to help achieve more satisfying KOs, you know? This here auto here gonna miss in the shroud. Oh, Sejuani is in the bush. She's looking for that good kush. But how long is she gonna? Oh, okay. Well, apparently Sejuani really. Okay, Legren here looking for something. Might be able to force a flash here. Biz here might be in trouble, but Legren here just gets turned on. The booty slap, and he's gonna get sent to horny jail. Yikes is putting a gun to Baba and get down, Mr. President! No one's taking the shot for you. High 7 are getting cream pied. Bro, you would have thought High 7 was called Aisha and EmberPBAS was literally just a radical mukmuki. Cause yo, it's crazy, bro. This is just a Geneva Convention violation. What happened to my goated team? It's game one. It's game one. I believe in the power of Ebola. Let me just a second. Oh man, sorry, my other headphones died, so it's a little bit unpleasant here. Like, I'm still level 5. Okay, we have the shuriken backflip into perfect execution here, and we're looking. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. That was gonna be enough. Okay, whiff the flip back. Ebola, he goes in. He's trying. He's flashing. He's doing the do. Does he have enough? He does get a kill back, but we're still 2,000 gold down. Look at the differences. 1,000 gold down in the top lane. Kasante is winning this lane so hard, it's crazy. Honestly, Kasante could afford to just freeze the wave here for like ever. Yeah, I'm not yawning because it's boring. I'm yawning because I don't really have much energy. I didn't eat. Ooh, okay, Bubble here from Looney is gonna. We're still not seeing the diadem of copium. Damn, that's sad. I love seeing that item. Okay. A blue team here is securing Void Grubs. Things are not looking good here for High 7. It's 3 longswords to a completed item. So, we are hoping that Dar scales. Praying to Jesus, actually. But, Ebola not doing too bad, actually. Got a kill on the crackback. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and Dars can't really duel the Kasante. The turret is doing more damage than Dars is, which is something crazy. Okay, here comes the Kamehameha. Ooh, Dave Loon about to get turned into some roasted sushi. Ooh. What am I seeing? Give me a second, guys. There we go. Let me see. Nah, that's fine. It's a massacre. Kasate, almost 2 items now. Okay, we're looking at a Glitter Lance engaged. Sejuani has the Flail Lure in the Winds, doesn't want to use it, and now Dars is just getting run down. Okay, wow, that was so insanely aggressive. Here comes the Transcendence from Yunara. It's like a KO as we go, but Akali comes in and takes 1 bite of Lagran and goes blech, whole wheat bread. And yeah, it's just not looking Daichobu for our heroes here in game 1. Lagran, my goat in the jungle, looking a bit washed. And the plating situation, at least it's not that bad here in the bot lane compared to top. Hard steal now finished. We're about to get a Triforce here from Lagren. And Ebola is going... I think this is Nashor's first. Okay, nice tidal wave, gonna knock up Yikes up. But we don't have the firepower, nor do we have the Isaiah kill from Baba. And yeah, it looks like we're gonna take a yummy tummy recall. As we're just looking to get our Kraken Slayer. Really big power dynamic here for the Yunara. But our Kali just comes in and she's like, I want some sushi tonight. And well, this Japanese girl can get whatever she wants from me. And yeah, another play taken in the bot lane. And yeah, what Dogfart is using his abusive power to basically do whatever he wants in this top lane. As long as he doesn't take 35 turret shots, he can pretty much do whatever he wants to Fiora. And wow. When Kasante come, bro, that's just a grass proc. That's just a grass proc. And it's what? Essentially, just walks up, man, and be like, "Yo, thank you for the turret plating." No, okay. I mean, Dragon's up in 3 minutes. There's nothing really to fight for here, so we're just. Ooh, okay. I don't know. We're gonna see it. No, okay. I get horny when I see some good plays. Yo, what's up, Archfit? How we doing, my mans? It feels, oh, the unstoppable in the Fiend. Is it gonna be enough? Legend coming, has a subjugation. Is this the back angle of the century? But no, maybe no. Okay, Legend is taking so much damage. Ain't no way! Ain't no way! It's a 1-for-0 so far, but Baba takes down Yikes, and now we get the flash, and Devlin gets the kill, but Sejuani, Dodge lives, but no! He's within a call, he smoked that range, baby! Whoa! And it's gonna be enough. Akali comes in, and this game has just been a game of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where you let your little brother play, and then you beat his ass in with that King K rule. You're just stun locking him off stage, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's crazy. Baba and David with a fantastic play here in the bot lane, giving themselves a lot of momentum. Also closing the gold gap. And Bola taking all them turrets. Actually going to take the first turret blood also. But can he get out? Can he survive? No perfect execution here available. But Akali does a lot of damage. So you got to be careful here. But an insane injection of money. Though first two dragons did go okay. And when Dogfart versus Cassante. Once again, is it gonna be enough? No subjugation this time, and that is an Iceborne Gauntlet. But here comes the Sejuani, and it, oh, okay, maybe it's not gonna be enough. We try, but we're gonna push her into a turret, and Dodge takes a turret shot, and it's gonna be insane. And now there's no subjugation. Trundle could be in danger, but he's gonna run like the wind. And here comes Yunara with the whack, whack, whack. Get down, Mr. President. They have a sniper squad. Oh my god, looks like Caitlyn isn't going to cosplay S-Death from a Kame got killed, but Ebola could be in a very bad point. Let's see, does he get to dodge? No, the shifting sense, but they get in the way, and Sejuani is just sitting on her face. And get down, Mr. President, but Dave Lund dies. Dave Lund tried to flash a Caitlyn ult? Okay. Here comes Dragon. He's got the subjugate. He has the stock, but is it gonna be enough? But the Caitlyn traps, they're too threatening. Here comes the Cloud Soul Boy, and Sejuani is looking threatening. Laken is trying to escape, but maybe he's gonna get away. Oh, here comes the Wild Growth, but now we could be in danger. Cassante has the shield, and now he's looking. The Tofo Fury, it's gonna be enough. Akali is here as well, and now that's gonna be a stun, and now we're trying to get in, but no, the perfect execution back into the 5-point strike. Whack, 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 baby. And damn, that's crazy. We're going off, ladies and gentlemen. How you been, Archfit, by the way? It feels like it's been ages since I've seen you around in my streams. How's life? Did you join another team, or do you have kids now? Give me the tea. I'm here for you, brother. Enjoying this commentating. Hey! That's what it's all about! Alright, we're gonna scoreboard down as we get ready for probably the Herald team fight of the ages. But it looks like Glenn here just gonna be farmed up. So we got Gunblade. Let's take some time to look at the items. We got the Triforce. Oh, okay. Now Bowler gonna dodge that 5-point strike here. And not looking to get that smoke. Remember, when the Akali gets fed in this Azir matchup, it's really hard for the Azir to get any leeway. The Kamehameha from Yunara gonna get a little bit of damage here on Biz, but that is a shield Lulu. So no Serpent's Fang means Shield Lulu gets maximum value. Ebola wants that last auto. He wants it so bad. He sees the bounty. He's praying for it. But here comes the perfect execution. Oh, and we get the dash back. And oh, it's not enough. Akali is going to try, but she has no flash or perfect execution. Unfortunately, it was sidestep, but she used all her cooldowns to try and survive. Here comes the stun onto Dars. Okay. Whoa, Lagan gets a massive shutdown. Tidal Wave is gonna miss. But that's a Herald top lane. Baba is defending bot lane. He's defending mid alone, but he's gotta be careful. He's gonna Yunara Kamehameha. Here comes boom, the headshot, ladies and gentlemen. My youngest just got the daycare hectic but good. We were in the 2. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I saw that shit. That shit must have been nasty. I don't know. Here in winter in Canada, it's cold like it's cold and it snows every day. Oh shit! But we're taking a team fight over the chickens. Is it gonna be enough? Get down, Mr. President. The Bulla is taking a lot of damage. Sejuani is just kind of doing whatever she wants. And Cassante here working through a lot of DPS. Now almost on the Jackie shows. We've got the surprisingly we have the what are the Zeeks here on Cherno? You know, I think experimental Hexblade is actually not a bad item here for Cherno. It kind of gives him more of the stats that he wants along the lines. Okay, but can Cassante get stuff done? Dave Lund is trying to survive. Yunara does a lot of damage with those Fiend Hunter bolts. But is it going to be enough? Cassante, Akali comes in, but she's about to get executed. Takes back the 5-point strike. Dars is 1v9ing in the backline, but he can't. Ebola helps the team take out Cassante. Ends up being a 1-for-1 in the end of the day. But again, it's very low. Ooh, that was almost critical. And look at that Ebola damage. He's going the fatherless build. And we're trying to get mid-presence here right before Dragon spawns. And now Biz could be in trouble. Yunara doesn't have the dash, but maybe she's got the red buff. Does she have the Yunara Hamehameha? It's not going to be able to land. And now Lagan is going to be the one in danger. Yikes takes the built over Peacemaker. Sorry, the 90 caliber net to get across. But here comes the big Akali. Storm Surge. We're getting stuff done. Get down, Mr. President. We don't have any else left. But the flash, Ebola could be in danger. Gonna use the Azir wall just to get Heart Steel smacked. And that might be Baron. Dars, though, he's looking for something. And yeah, that could just be Baron. This could be very, very dangerous. There's no smite on Sejuani for a minute and a half. But unfortunately, the boys over at High 7 are getting cream pied here in tonight's Scrim game. It was already rough enough seeing them get taken down by Los Luzerinos last week. But this game 1 here in Scrims has not looked fantastic. The retirement home is calling for our boys over on High 7. 061371121313132. What the fuck? Normally when you're playing with against high 7, you expect the left scoreboard to be the high 7 scoreboard. Here comes the subjugation, but it's not enough. Look at that damage. Akali with a double kill. She's taking them to the pain train, and now you're giving Cassante Akali a Cloud Soul? Yeah, I think this is just the hashtag go next angle. Unless you believe in the Baba Super Saiyan arc. But I mean, Baba's level 12, Cassante's level 16. Or about to be 16. It's very, very fed Cassante. You know, I was surprised we did not see the Gwen, because Gwen just would have felt a lot more accurately useful in this matchup. But I guess, you know, old habits die hard. Fiora is one of Darz's, like, baby girls. And that, Gangplank, Warwick are like the three things that Darz has made a name for himself on in competitive, at least at the amateur tournaments level 5. Shuriken backflip used up already here by Akali. Akali trying to find a flame, but not able to seed pressure here. They have the Cloud Soul though, so as long as Akali is on, look at that out of combat movement speed. She is so fast, it's crazy. And just zooming. Zoom. Okay. We've got the Elder in 5 minutes. Dragon was just taken. And we got Baron in 4. Things are not looking that great. LDR here picked up for Caitlyn. Fiora finally finished her Triforce. But looking at the money, no me. Down 1,500 top. Down 1,000 mid. Down 1,000 jungle. Down 1,000 mid. Down 2,000 plus, but down 1,000 in the support department. And yeah, it's gonna be a cold day in hell when this team comp from high 7 is able to scale back. Okay, Wet Dogfight getting a little bit aggressive, but has a lot of things to work with. Can actually use the Azir wall to go in with his ultimate, and now it's just yikes, putting a gun to Ebola's head and saying, "Welcome to Somalia." Alright, we're going in with the Shuriken backflip. Baba's looking, but here he's gonna get executed. Akali could be in danger, but there is just no damage left alive here on the side of ooh, okay, yeah. Now Lagran getting turned into a chump spreader. And ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be an insanely fast GG. 25 minutes. 24:56. Ladies and gentlemen. One of the fastest defeats I've seen high 7 get handed. But hopefully that means, let's go back to the super webcam real quick while we get stuff up and ready for you. Alright, let us click that play again button. Let's set up Dorafter Game numero 12. And you know, maybe some of these bands were a little bit interesting here for us over on switch back to the draft cam for y'all. Give me a second. Gotta do my playroom meter here in Arrows Fantasy real quick. Bam! Gotta please Alexa. And as we get into the thick of it, as always, huh? We have the ready check here for the draft. Oops, I'm leaking my YouTube channel. Alright. As we get ready, does the camera look better here than it looked here? Arch, can you give me your opinion? Because like here, I feel like the camera, it doesn't capitalize, because I'm often looking at this screen when I'm the biggest cheerleader there is. Don't ask me nothing. This looks great. Okay. Turn off streamer mode, please. Oh, what? Wait. It's not. Oh, it's not showing the whole thing. Oh, it's because I extended it on the other window. LOL. Okay, that is so dumb. You know who y'all are. Okay, come on, guys. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. We're just waiting on the ready check here from the Ember boys, and then we should be good to go for starting the Game 2 draft. Alright. Give me a second. I don't know, oh, sure. There you go. Do you, Arch, do you still play League? Or have you played League? Alright, we are starting the draft here for game number 2. We've got High 7 on blue side. We've got Ember on red. Game 1, we saw a shit ton of comfort pocket picks from the side of, we saw comfort picks from the side of High 7, and honestly, they just got demolished. Dars got 1v1. Hey, yo, if you're gold locked, that means, yo, we got a duo. Wait, what role do you play? Are you a support main? If you're a support main, I'll be kind of sad. But if you're like an AD carry player, yo, maybe we gotta hit up that duo queue. I'm looking for a new trainee to help me get my 15 games done, because I don't have friends to play flex with. I play Phil. Hey, nice. Okay, so the Bard band was pretty consistent last game. So we're looking at Bard, Warwick, Malphite, Olaf. Actually, I just have the draft here. So it was Bard, Warwick, Aatrox, Olaf, Malphite, Maokai. So it looks like we're gonna get pretty much the exact same bans here, unless Ember decide to not ban the Malphite to maybe play around the Silas angle here. That's a possibility. High 7 lock in the Malphite. Ah, yeah, no, Bard's pretty stupid right now. To be fair, most supports are okay. High 7 are giving Baba Prio pick of the Jinx here. Okay, the Varus still up for the punish angle. Smolderband was smart here. We still have the Varus and Lucian angle here for the side of Ember if they choose that they want to punish here in the draft. But we'll see. Sivir was also a band that was taken away last game. So we've got double hyperscaling, lethal tempo, 80 crit carries here. If that is indeed locked in, the Lulu has been used up, and I think Rakan might see a lot more play. And we know it's not in Dave Loon's specialty to be able to play engage, yeah, I think a Sivir Rakan here would be great, or honestly just locking in the J4. The Sinzaldo, fantastic. Lock in here. Good denial pick from high 7. Are we going to see the Wukong in answer? Because normally Trundle was the answer traditionally to Zinzao. But Wukong has kind of like evolved to be a little bit more of a pick-me style situation. Does have the unfortunate case of if he is not tagged by Zinzao, he will just get yeeted away on a Crescent Guard. But we'll see here if SCP able to get that damage in. No, it's gotta be Zed and Zac. Alright. If that is Zed jungle, I'm gonna kiss Vince on the mouth. Like, I'm gonna do him some dirty French kissing on the mouth. I'm 100% expecting this to be Zed mid. Because of what happened last game, Ebola got ego challenged, and now Ebola is like, you know what? Let me show you what I do. The Ahri, okay, we like the Ahri. It's nice. We saw Showmaker play Ahri this week in the last week in the LCK LCK Cup play-in playoff quantifying match. I want to call it that. I'm not even sure. He ran through the enemy team so fast, it wasn't even funny. 25 stack Magi's, no fucks given. Showmaker has seen a resurgence on this RE pick. It is still Malignant's champion, but you go like Malignant's DK now, like Death Cap, and you just burst the shit out of people. Sometimes you just ult for damage. If you have priority, you play around 25 seconds. Oh, yeah. Your Showmaker was like 10-0-4 in a game, like at 20 minutes. It was a little stupid. We're banning Poppy and Braum, banning the Emilio and Rakan away here. So what are we looking to pair here with this Sivir? I think an Alistar would look really good. Actually, not that bad into the Zac, or maybe we get the Rel for the interrupt. To be fair, could get Renata to kind of cuck the Zed out of the Death Shadow with the Berserk to target the non-ally. But instead, we're going to get Janna for the possible Monsunya Yates as we get ready. Remember that Janna is the only support in the game that has damage based on movement speed. I like the Blitzcrank here from Dave Lund, but I would like some more reliable engage. With Maokai being taken off the table, Blitzcrank loses a lot of value from the static tree combo, and Zyra is more up Dave Looney's alley. We love seeing the Poke mages from him, and a Scion? So this is a Bolas Scion, right? So that means it's... No. We're blind picking top lane? But where's this Zac going? Is this just Zac jungle? I am confused. Okay, well, we have a hell of a front line here for high 7. The thing is, I'm not sure who's going where. I'm almost certain that is a Bolas Scion. I'm almost certain that is a Bolas Mid lane Scion, he has pulled it out almost a dozen plus times in scrims and official games. Zaheen here versus Zac would be an interesting matchup. Not a matchup that I have actually any experience seeing, but the Mundo makes a lot more sense. Zac actually really good into the Mundo if it is a Zac versus Mundo matchup. If it's a Scion versus Mundo matchup, it's a little bit harder here for the Scion. So it's either Zed or Scion mid, and then we'll know exactly where everything else goes. Because if it's not Zed mid, it's Zed jungle, and if it's Zed jungle, it's Scion mid, Zac top. Okay, our forecast, baby. We've got that ready, check. Alright, double R is ready. Let's boot it up. Boot it up. Lobby fucked? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, we're getting a new lobby real quick, won't be too long. We already did the champ select, like the draft, so we're gonna be getting the champ select in just a quick second, ladies and gentlemen. So it won't be too long. Alright. Yeah, LCS order no longer matters, by the way, because we have the role select in champion select now. Like the scoreboard fixes itself in loading screens, so we never have awkward champs. We never have awkward loading screens anymore. So let's add back to the super webcam real quick as we do the legendary Pokemon pivot. I'm just gonna browse Twitter for just a quick segundo mundo. Alright. Wabam! Okay, so it is Zed mid, Scion top. Interesting to see Dars play the Scion. You'd think more along the lines of seeing the Sivir and the Xin Zhao that you'd want to get something like an Ornn going because you have Zed Jinx. But this does mean that the only realistic magic damage we have on the team, I don't really count Zyra because she's gonna be capped at like 2.5 to 3 items if you go the non-support items, because support items are cheap. Regular items cost like 800 to 1,000 gold more per. So yeah, we're looking at an interesting. Oops. Sorry. Some of the things I read on Twitter are just genuinely disturbing. Let's update the scoreboard real quick. But it's not really a stream topic, so I'm just highlighting. Kind of scary moments. But yeah, no. Honestly, it's a little scary. It's a little scary. What's going on in the world and stuff like that. You know, I'm just here chilling, bringing the good vibes, casting, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Remember, if you're not already following, to follow. And if you got that Twitch Prime or you got some Jeff Bezos money, remember to drop that subscribe either on YouTube or on Twitch. It really helps the channel grow. Remember, 100% of all money made from this channel is reinvested into the channel, so peripherals, stream unlocks, games, emote acquisitions, etc., etc. I do not use any of the Jesus. And I use any money from this stream. Alright, drop that shit for the go! Yeah. And if you got Prime, it's literally free. It gives me one McDonald's cheeseburger. Every Twitch Prime gives me a cheeseburger. Feed your boy.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, so we got double grasp, we got the ghost TP here. Something we've seen a lot of competitive mundos do, not opt for the flash, just because, you know, sometimes high mobility equals better luck at dodging skill shots. And I mean, against Zyra, Jinx, I think the ghost makes a lot more sense than the flash, also lower cooldown and stuff. Excited to see how Breach does here against Ebola. Kinda had his number in game number 1 after a few team fights, especially with the solo Bolo. It's interesting also, Breach started with the Dark Seal, so mana is going to be a pretty big problem, so probably looking for some auto attack based trades with a W start, but we'll have to see here. Baba gonna miss a couple of minions, and Dave Lund here trying to get some bully work, but remember, level 1 Zyra, you have a skill, you either have plans and no damage, or you have damage and no plans. Oof, and that's Ebola taking a really bad trade. The first strike here on the side, I just noticed. Also, both mid laners running TP instead of Ignite. Okay, it's gonna be pretty bloody, but I expect. Ooh, it's the from Powder the Jinx skin. Okay, we're getting some good damage in the heal already burnt here by Janna, and this Jinx Zyra lane should be able to bully Severjana pretty well. As long as you don't get knocked out by the Gale Nados, you should be fine with Fishbones. Should be able to have plenty harass. Ebola waiting on that level 3 to get a lot of harass done, but I think he just missed Caddy, and that's very unfortunate. Dave Lundo is gonna have a lot of fun time stacking his support item because of the 620. Yeah, eating the max range Q from an Ahri, especially early if it procs execute, is actually very scary. So we do see the early recall here from Zach. Did the scuttle trick. If you do 3 camps into a recall. Ooh, okay, the flash here from Bridge forced the flash on Ebola. And yeah, Ebola, my man, man's got to play more games. And yeah, the bulwark here on the bot lane. So remember, I think this is, I don't know if it's this patch or next patch, but if you are sharing turret plating, if you are a support that does little to no damage, don't bother trying to take a play. Just leave it for the 80 carry. Okay. Dars could be in trouble here. We got the flash for flash. Ooh. Okay, that's first blood traded. But it is Mundo that picks up the first kill, and Lagan picks up a convergence kill here. Dar's at least going to be able to pick up the entire wave before teleporting back, but a little bit unfortunate. So it looks like if we're component maxing, we're gonna get Warmogs over Heartsteel first. I do like Warmogs. I do like Heartsteel first. Actually, I'll be honest. I like Heartsteel more in a winning matchup than I feel like you go. Ooh, okay, like that's still looking to fight SCP, and SCP getting very low. Okay, but we have the Zac passive. SCP here gonna get taken down, but Lagren also gets killed off here. And Ebola picks up a kill here. Breach now has to be a little bit careful. That is a blue buff here on the Zed. So at least for this early game, we are making good strides. Sunfire also saw a really big monster damage buff. So that's why it is being rushed more and more often. It looks like we have a, what is this? Is this Sundered Sky? I want to say it's Sundered Sky. It could be Titanic. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we see a glowing mode at any point versus a Giant's Belt. Oh, Ebola gonna just miss the combo there. SCP SCP now doing his bot side, looking to get that level 5. And yeah, it looks like we've got Sunfire in the top lane too. So Windows should be pretty happy, even though he has 2 deaths. You know, just has plenty of money. If you look, they are tied up because of the farm difference and the assists. But now Mundo gets access to maybe some proxy. No, it looks like we're not even going to try some proxy because level 6 just happened here for Dars, which could have meant... oh, okay. Another max range Q here eaten by Ebola. And looks like we've got 2 potion users. Oh. Unfortunately, also just not landing the Shadow Slash before before the Death Mark pop. I think that could have been the difference in damage here, but it looks like that wasn't gonna be the case. David also has the Ignite here for these bot lane team fights, and you're looking forward to seeing David kind of pop off. This and the Nami are like his 2 signature characters. I do feel like the Nami was wasted a little bit last game with the Yunara. I feel like we could have picked anything else, but to be fair, it is hard to find pairings for Nami that are like not Corki, Smolder, Twitch, or Lucian. So at least Baba this time, you know, 20 plus CS lead early, doing really good. We're still sharing bulwark plating, so it's a little bit more rough. Spell shield gonna give a bit of HP here. Yeah, and CI here, who has a callback. So if he recalls now, I think we are just going. If we're taking the recall here, it means we're going Essence Reaver. But it looks like he wants to stay the extra part of the wave. Mundo here wants to make sure that he doesn't accidentally lose 3rd place. And Yike here just getting bullied under the turret. Taking a lot of pot shots. Okay, SCP is going to find Lagren. I'm going to look at his pink ward. That is the Aftershock on the Zac. That is... I'll be honest, sometimes jungle runes are questionable, but you know, you take them for trades. You never take them for jungling, because with the jungle pet, you don't necessarily need anything to farm besides smite. Well, ooh, okay. Okay, we're looking to get SCP, but not gonna be able to find something. Baba here gonna restore some of his mana with the Wampa Fruit. And now we are looking at an objective game state where Void Grubs are up. We're up 2k gold. But here we just used the entirety of the combo just to get a little bit of a chunk. So, ooh, another good side swipe here. Definitely gonna hurt. Sunfire Gabe already finished here for Dars, so he's pretty happy about that. Mundo probably trying to finish component maxing, but doesn't have enough to get things going. And we also see that Dars here, remember, Scion scales infinitely because of his passive. The Soul Furnace, you get for every takedown, champion, and minion kills. Ebola also going to be able to pick up some money here. Oh, wow. That plate is literally 1 HP. Oh. Ooh, okay. Canceling the recall that could have been achieved. Okay, yikes, maybe force the flash here, but the monsoon's gonna come through. It should be enough to provide the healing. But yeah, from Powder to Jinx, so far we've got, I think this is the second, we're getting to that second form here. The ultimate one, or whatever, is the Hoodie Jinx. We don't know, we have not seen that one yet. Okay, so we are component maxing here. I could be for either. But yeah, that turret does not look very healthy. And yeah, as long as Dave Lund doesn't tag the turret, he should be fine. But, oh, okay. No, that would have been 560 gold. So 520 gold to Jinx, which... that honestly, that would have been kind of huge. Okay. So, we're entering Second Dragon territory with a good amount of money here. Double Sunfire here for the side of Lagren and Dars. We've got the Cyclosword. We've got the Yuntao Wild Arrows. Let's see here what Sivir wants to buy. 2,200 gold. I think we're going... Okay, we are going the Yuntao. I think it's Storm Razor actually now. I don't think Eco Yuntao's on Sivir anymore. I don't know. There's like a logical conclusion that certain AD carries just do better with the Yuntaos because of the short bursted trades, and some do better because of the active movement speed from the Storm Razor. I guess it really depends on the stylistic matchup that the enemy support has, and whether or not you like engaging in long trades, right? Because technically speaking, I feel like longer trades favor the Yuntao, while short burst trades favor the Storm Surge, and some champions just can proc it better. Oh, okay, we're looking here. Breach could be in a bit of danger. Here we're looking to get in. Okay, we are going to flash Deathmark, but we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, Ebola sent himself to his death. Here, SCP surviving by using the Crescent Guard. And there's a Scion ult and a 4-man Howling Gale. And Baba, still looking very clean in these team fights, hasn't been touched. Yikes, able to pick up a kill though. Now that then could be in danger, but here comes the Super Mega Death Rocket. The teleport here, Breach looking to find Dars. And here we got the On the Hunt, and we have no way to close the gap, and like then could be in danger. Here comes the Stretching Strikes. We're trying to get things done, and that's the first Jinx reset. Is it enough? No, it doesn't look like it's gonna be. They're trying to get stuff done, and Lagren really wants to get some damage, but Breach is gonna be able to pick up the kill. Overall, no sloppy seconds here. Dragon taken in favor for a high 7. But with Dogfart able to get a little bit of XP and gold back from Scion's absentee. And you know, Dars had to TP back top lane. He had to use his flash, and he didn't really get anything done in that team fight. But he's gonna get a plate for himself here. Okay, Mundo's still looking. Okay, we're gonna scoreboard down as Dave Lund is looking for a possible gank angle. Not just gonna ward. Ooh, okay. Biz has been found. Has the Monsoon available. And yeah, with the Shadow Mark, Shadow Dash, it's go. Oh! Ebola almost taken out behind the shed. Luden's Echo finished here on R, so not exactly the Showmaker Boom Boom build. But Jordan's finished up for Ebola here, and now we are working towards that pickaxe. So I want to say this looks collector, but I think it's just going to be Serpent's Fang. Thinking about it, you know, you got Janna, and Serpent's Fang is just a very good, cheap item And yeah, so we were components maxing on the Warmog so that it would be active the second we got it. Because the thing is, you need 2,000 bonus health in order to get a Warmog. And even with your runes, since the nerf that from 1800 to 2000, your scaling runes and just a Warmogs do not give you 2,000 bonus health. So you need a little bit more. If you are someone like a Scion or something who gains... Ooh, okay, we're going to steal away that chicken camp from SCP. And now Ebola looking to get some first strike money. A Cyclozord means that his shadow... his dashes... ooh, okay. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage here. Going to dodge that death mark. And that's a lot of damage, but yeah, Jana was trying to help. Another nice solo bolo here from SCP. Okay, we're gonna get the root into the stretchy arm strikes, and that again is just going to town, and SCP is gonna be met by the dooms. And Mundo still has access to the maximum dosage, but Ebola is money maxing here in this bot lane. Okay, we get the root down on the Sivir. We really want the turret, but Daebloon is getting run down by Wet Dog Fart. But now we're taking a fight. Okay, Baba getting ready to get excited. Biz dodges that skill shot. Here comes the decimating smash. It's only going to slow. We get the channeled of the elastic slingshot, but it's actually going to get canceled. Mundo loses his pill here. Zed Gaming, tons of damage. Well, that's what we want to see. Well, if you're going to pick assassins in the mid lane, you have to push for aggressive plays. Because assassins, the biggest difference between assassins and control mages, right, is that assassins behind don't really do anything. Control mages have giant ass AoE ultimates. Oh, it's a Bastion Breaker. Okay, so if he gets a solo kill, he can one-shot a turret over 3 seconds. So excited to see how much we get out of this. We have Dragon that just spawned. Okay, we're gonna throw the Herald down, try to get a fight going. Lagren here gets into the pit, but he could be in a bit of danger. Yeah, he's just gonna get taken down. Ebola now, we're kind of split on ends, but that's an objective bounty. And Darius is going to do what he can to crash into that turret. Make sure you at least get some money. 2.5 plates. Sorry, 3.5 plates here. Baba forced the flash away here from Ari. Okay, we get the knockout. That was 4 plates. That was 4 plates for 1 dragon and a kill. Was that a shutdown? That was not a shutdown on the Zac. But that is Bastion that is the Bastion Breaker proccing. Sorry, not proccing, but Ebola taking a turret here. The Sivir is starting to do a decent amount of damage. So we got to be a little bit careful. She's still at the 1 item mark. Ebola can't bite off more than he can. Whoa! Okay, that's a good chunk. Looking at the items here, we are nearing the IE here for Jinx. We are getting, I want to say this is an Unending Despair for Scion. It looks like an Unending Despair or a Thornmail. It's like the components for both. Because it's Kindle Chain Vest, Ruby Crystal versus Chain Vest Bramble Ruby Crystal. And now with Baron spawning in 2 minutes, the dragon stacking has been stopped. And, you know, Zac believing that he's got to do maybe a little bit more. Like, he's got to be a little bit careful. He's very greedy play in that dragon pit. It wasn't an objective that was going to cost much at the end of the day. But you definitely can't. Let's just take an update on the Bastion Breaker. So it hasn't procced yet, but now instead of 1300 does 1500 damage. Dars just looking to continue split pushing and putting the Zed into the Mundo lane. I'm not sure about that. Like, the whole point of playing the assassin is that the assassin can assassinate, but this Mundo has like 4,000 to 5,000 HP. Okay, we're going in. We found SCP. The Crescent Guard's gonna be popped, but it's on your challenge unit, so it's not gonna move him back. And now we're looking. Here comes the Scion. Okay, we get a nice zap here, and now Yikes is taking it out on Dave Lund's face. Yeah, these lane assignments are a little bit confusing because if you have Ebola fighting the 4,000+ HP Mundo, I mean, it's good that Ebola gets a little bit of money here, but the Mundo regens more than Zed can do. Yeah, and that's one auto. I honestly, I would have gone for the play. I would have gone for the play. I would have 100% gone for the play. Yeah, you need to change these lane assignments because it's not playable for Ebola. Okay, Ebola going in with the death mark. But the maximum dosage being procced, and yeah, okay, Mundo should be able to get out of here alive. We have the Unstoppable Onslaught that's coming off cooldown in maybe like 15 seconds. Can Dave Lund buy enough time? Throws down the Strangling Thorns, gonna knock up SCP, gets a good root on him, but SCP tries to get out. However, Ebola finds the angle, and Breach here teleports into a Decimating Smash. Ebola able to get away. Barely, what Dogfart now really trying, but a super mega death rocket gonna make sure the Mundo can't live. Now Yanks is trying. Dave Lund is taking so much damage. Yanks flashes into what he tries. He's going. He's got the boomerang blade. He's got it, and he's got the. Ooh, he throws Zac into the passive, and Ebola teleports back, and that should be Baron for high 7. A very risky style team fight. From the side of high 7, but at the end of the day, it just paid off. Dave Lund starting off that team fight with a wonderful Zyra ultimate. SCP really trying to make it to the pit. Okay, but not gonna be able to get stuff done. That should be Edge of Night here on Zed done. We got Spirit Visage, Unending Despair. Zeal picking up some anti-heal now on the Jinx's side. On the Zyra side of things. We did go to Zacky Zax. I mean, it makes sense. Zyra can't really proc any of the other support items pretty well, and the that added percent damage is very good. Okay, an Elastic Slingshot to proc the Stretching Stride, and Yikes just getting obliterated by Ebola, and yeah, that's another kill. That should be that mid, that might be that inhibitor turret. Okay, Wet Dogfart in a bit of danger. The Howling Gale, not gonna find anybody. But we are looking to, with this Baron, to take this as much of this turret as we can. Baba is just kind of hitting a stone wall when it comes to this Mundo. And Dar's here pushing in the bot lane. That's going to be an inhibitor turret, an inner turret, and, ooh, okay. Baba has to be a little bit careful, but that is 4 plates here for Dar. So the gold lead now starts staring at 11, almost 11 plus 1,000 gold. And with the Super Mega Dive Rocket, the Monsoon isn't going to be able. Baba gets excited. And now we've got from Powder to Jinx skin on line. 2.5 items. Lagren soloing this objective all by himself. Percentage help damage, definitely crazy. Even with the Dragon's Vengeance stacks, it does not matter. We are now looking at getting this inhibitor turret. What Dogfart is going to lose the pill, but there's not much else we can do. We're going to get the Elastic Slingshot here onto Sivir. What Dogfart is going to be going down. And now Ebola should just be able to like one-bang the turret if he autos it. And yeah, that's going to be the Sabotage damage done. And that, ladies and gentlemen, could be the end of the game. It's a 3v5. We still have everything here. As long as Baba is hitting a turret, he can get excited. And, yeah, we're just looking to make it so that we can possibly win this scrim. And yeah, the grubs are gonna melt the Nexus. We're going to that all-important game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be too long switching back to the super webcam as we get stuff done real quick. Alright, let's get ready for that all-important game number 3. It was an interesting draft here from the side of High 7. Yeah, the Dave Lund really surprising with the quality of the Zyra play, but I guess when you okay, we are remaking yet another lobby. It seems that these custom lobbies are pretty buggy tonight. But do not worry, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to bring you into the into the draft here for the all-important game number 3. Doo doo. Da 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 da. All right. As we get ready, I have been re-invited into the Labarinos. We've got the spectate up. Jeez, some things I will never be able to show from my Twitter. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, 10 plates. Yeah, 5 plates. 10 mins. Wait, sorry. Rephrase that. 10 min plates or butts. Ouch. 5 plates. Wait, so 5. 10. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just type the retype the sentence. Don't try and correct it. Just retype it, please. I'm sorry, David. I almost had a stroke reading that. Okay, so it's gonna be High 7 on a blue here for the all-important game number 3. So we've got the Ember Boys on red. Game number 2 draft for Ember didn't work as well as they wanted to. The early game from game 1 wasn't really there, and it seemed the boys played a lot safer here from the side of High 7. So when you're not just YOLOing solo kills, things look a lot cleaner. But let's see if we get any different bans. Remember, we had Malphite, Olaf, Maokai from Ember on R123, and we had sorry, it wasn't the Malphite ban, it was Smolder for game 2. And we had the Warwick Bard Aatrox here. Da, 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 da. We can see some good adaptations. Hopefully for week 2 in Academy we see the High 7 roster at full power. We saw them with 2 subs during their match against Los Luzerinos. So that was a little bit unfortunate. I don't think that Chacon or nah, it was just 1 sub, right? No, it was Chacon and it was Chacon and Alibaba, yeah, instead of Dave Lund. No, instead of Baba and Dars, yeah. Okay. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been watching a lot of league games, and also playing a very unhealthy amount of ARAMs. I've been subject to trying to finish one of the big ARAM challenges I set myself, and it's the ARAM All Champions. And I'm at like what I think 131 or no, I'm at 132 out of 150 completed. So it's pretty crazy. All right. So here we go, getting into the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Won't be too long. Sorry about that. And sometimes I forget that I've got the webcam overlay on. So far, the base look the same. But maybe I think the last time we banned Bard first, but this time we're banning Warwick first. So maybe we're just banning the same, just in different sequences. But okay. Now that's okay. We're leaving the Bard open. Does that mean Dave Loon has some spice for us? Because honestly, I've never seen the man play anything but Zyra and Nami, and we're in game 3, so it's time for Dave Loon to step up and show us the mastery of the sushi god. It's not a diss, it's just legit. I have never seen Dave Loon play anything else than those two champions, and Zed, and even Zed was played last game. So, by another member of the team. So we'll see now what we got here. We priority picked the Jinx, and it looked fantastic here for Baba. And now the Ezreal, which was banned away in game 1 against Baba. No. It was banned away from, wait. It was banned away from Yike in game 1. Okay. It's interesting to see Baba pick up the Ezreal. Are we going to see... Ooh, okay. Now, that is a champion I'm excited to see. I think we saw Dave Loon bring it out, in game 3 against Los Luzerinos, or was it game 2? And it looked fantastic. Skarner, a takeaway here from my boy Vincey Wincy. But now the question is this brand mid or brand support? Because we've seen at least in like Thailand and Japan, we've seen a bit of a rise in brand mid play. Just utilizing the same old style tank mage build with like Roa Leandries. And because Brand has access to mobilizations, his shield, he can proc shield passive on the Fimbulvinter. So the Bard here for Dave Loon, okay, I mean, can be very impactful against the Skarner, but keep in mind if you ult the Skarner who has ulted people, you ult them as well. So sometimes you can like double the duration of the Impale. You're gonna have to keep tabs on that. And what jungler is Vince feeling like? Because the Ambassador has been left open the entire game, and we're just going to Ivern. Okay, I mean, Ivern has been a known counter to engage style junglers, just because you land the root color and then you're like, haha. And also, Ivern just gets earlier power spikes, and I really want to see Ivern pick up the Diadem of Songs. I feel like this item on Ivern is amazing. And it also allows Ivern to kind of dip into also a Seraph's should he feel the need to. Like 2 mana items, gives him a really big shield, a lot of AP, and an insane amount of healing. So we'll have to see. The Rise here banned away from Ebola. Ebola getting a lot of respect bans this match. Okay. AD carry is still available here for the side of Embers. We'll see what kind of AD carries you don't want to see. The lack of a Varus ban kind of scares me because Varus feels kind of good here. No, we'll ban top laners. Okay. So banning Ornn. Normally Darius is really good in the tanks, but maybe there's a sneaky game plan for a Kennen. Now, while that doesn't make too much sense in the arcs of the comp, it is something that Darius has been known to play a lot, and sometimes Kennen can struggle to kill top laners like really efficiently. That's why Kennen's seen a rise in the mid lane. The Shen ban here for Darius is very interesting. And you know, normally we see a lot of hate towards his game playing, but that is a champion he seldomly brings out. Though, you know, against the likes of Blitzcrank and Brand, you know, okay, wait, that's a Blitzcrank and a Brand, so that is a laning Brand, unless it's 80 carry Fireman. We have not seen 80 Brand in ages. This will be confirmed if there is an 80 carry, any style of 80 carry lock-in. It means it'll be a lane Brand here for the side of Breach. If not, you know, maybe we can get some 80 carry Fireman, and yeah, I think that might be 80 carry Brand. If that's a Young lock-in, Young plays mid, so. Also, with what Ebola has left in the champion pool, I mean, the Cassandra was already used, which is a common answer. Malphite is a common answer, and that's banned away as well. Cyan is also a deterrent to the Yone. That was also played. What does Ebola want here? I think if you're going tried and true, but the thing is, because with Ivan and Bard, you're kind of lacking a lot of damage, so Orianna sometimes just isn't simply enough, and we already used the Azir, so. Yeah, okay, we're going back to the we try to win at 90 minutes game plan here with Ezreal and Viger. But to be fair, with the Eternal Hunger as a suitable healing plus ability haste item, it is very, 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 very good here for the Israel. We'll have to see if that is indeed the case for Baba. I know Baba is normally very up to date on builds. And Zaheen for Daughters. Okay. Something we've seen a lot more. We have it in the LCS, we have titled it Zahungle, because Zungle is just Zed Jungle, right? And okay, the Zaheen versus EmberPBAS matchup in the top lane, not something you'd see every day unless we're like, because there's no way that's solo lane Ivern. There's no way that's solo lane Ivern. But we'll find out in just a quick second. Let's hop back to the Super Webcam as we get ready for the all-important Champion Select for that game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be too long. We'll pivot once we get into the thick of it. But, yeah. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so it is indeed Ivern Jungle. It looks like it's gonna be EmberPBAS top, Yone mid, Skarner jungle with Brand, 80 carry, and Blitzcrank support. Alright, here we go, getting ready for that all-important game number 3. Excited to see what both teams are cooking up here. And yeah, well, we definitely got some interesting drafts. Yeah, okay, so it is EmberPBAS top, Yon mid, 80 carry brand, and it is the extra TP. Noticeably, what Dogford has opted to take Electrocute Ignite against the Grasp Zahen. Okay. Alright, okay. There's a swapping from Adorn's Blade to Adorn's Shield start, realizing that it's going to be a rather rough lane with frequent all-ins.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And Spellbook on the Blitz. Okay, we're looking at maybe doing some early cheese. See if we can't maybe catch someone off. Okay. Oh, okay. Devlin could maybe be in trouble if he's spotted, but it looks like he'll only be seen by, okay, so some good damage here. And yeah. Bubba's got to be a little bit careful here against the Blitzcrank early on, but let's see how they're able to fare for this lane. Oh, Baba getting caught out here by that Blitzcrank hook. Yeah, ouch. Half your health bar and your consumable gone already. That's going to be a little bit rough here. Devlin still has not made it back to lane, so it'll definitely be a delayed 6 here for Bard. But Bard, you know, with the meeps, has the ability to find some extra XP. It's not as good as laning would be, but it's a good substitute. Oh, wow, Baba. Okay. Wow, okay. So that is the Ignite for Barrier Burnt here. Devlin used his Ignite somewhere. I don't recall when. Maybe he just ganked mid or something. I'm not too sure. Okay, top lane. Oh wow, jeez, that electrocute proc is very scary. Ebola throwing down the baby cage. Gonna get a free stun off Yon. Ooh, okay, we're gonna miss the Cosmic Bind here, trying to tag it through the minions. Ah, Jesus, okay, EmberPBAS could close like almost 2 screens of distance with her kid Zahin. Zahin just happy to get one single little dash, you know, sometimes it's a little bit rough. Ta-da. We are running low on consumables here. First full clear though. Done. Bye. Yeah, he's looking for something. Oof, wow, Baba is getting pelted with this damage. Oh. Legan tries a gank here in the mid lane, but I mean it's a no item Ivern gank, so it's just a little bit rough. Let's see here. I'm expecting just a okay. At least it's a tier and a glowing mode. If it was just a glowing mode, that would have been the saddest recall in the history of saddest recalls. Okay, but now Dars could be in trouble. Oh wow! It found him through the wall. And just brought him on the turret? That's crazy. No way that's how it works. Wait. Okay. Let's just rewatch it real quick. I wanna see if Zahin tried to jump, because there's no way that it just ignores the turret. It just grabs him! Why, it just grabs him. Okay, that is a stupid interaction. Riot, what the hell? He wasn't even near that grab. Okay, so we're getting the teleports, the turtle port from Zaheen. Okay. Yon already having recalled. As at level 5 now. On a scout slingshot. Ebola is still holding on. But yeah, with no mana, mages mages are a little bit sad, you know. They kind of oh, Davelin could be in a bit of danger here. Gonna be tagged, and even with the magical journey, it's not gonna be enough. And yeah, SCP gonna take the magical journey himself to get out of there, but Davelin is gonna, even through the flash, not gonna be able to make it. So a little bit unfortunate start here. But the goal deficit is kind of growing. However, the outside of Dars, the farming situation is not that bad. Okay, we're gonna find a little in onto. Okay, I was gonna say it's a little bit dumb for Ivan to try and engage the. Oh, okay, we're trying to set up a really big freeze. Dar's not flashing that public execution means that, yeah. I mean, he was probably still dead even if he did. But, yeah. Dar's definitely seems to be training a few champions. Because this just feels like a rough matchup. And this is another matchup where, I mean, yes, last pick goes to the best. Well, this is another scenario where Gwen would have been, I don't know, it just feels like, ooh, okay, we got the all-in here with the Fate Seal from Yon, but it's just a Scout Slingshot, so it's not much damage at the end of the day. Not enough damage to be able to burst the Catalyst, and now Baba even through the little Caretaker Shrine here. It's not gonna be another Biz here, looking for the hook over the wall here. Gonna knock up Davelin out of the portal. Ooh, wow, okay. Still have access to the Pyroclasm. Lagren here now in the bot lane, but that 2-0 score for the EmberPBAS is definitely going to mean that Baba's life is going to be very short in these team fights, if ever he gets found out. Okay, we're going to all in. I don't recall how much money that was here for the side of Ebola from the first strike part, but it looked like it might. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Blitzcrank, it definitely looks very painful. Okay, we get the root collar, we're going in, we're fighting, but this is an EmberPBAS with Flash and her ultimate. Okay, but with that gank in the top lane, it does mean, ooh, okay. Baba had to be a little bit careful there. If he got hit by that, he was probably just dead. Okay, clip's almost done here for EmberPBAS versus the, I want to say Triforce on Zaheen. Triforce or Sundered Sky, but I want to say it's a Triforce. Zaheen has a good healing naturally. Wow, that damage, so it's a little bit crazy. Okay, Baba gonna get knocked up here. Not enough for the short circuit to break the shields here. We're going in also with the Yon ultimate. And Basalt is coming off cooldown soon. It's very scary. The Ignite's still available. Ooh, okay. Flashed away here. Oh, Breach getting solo killed though by Ebola. It's a good thing here for high 7. Making a little bit of that money back, but in the bot lane, it's a Rylai's to an incomplete item here. So it's going to be a little bit rough. And the Yone, ooh, okay, we're going to... Okay, oh, Ivern taking the shutdown. It is gonna hurt a bit. Biz here looking. Ooh, the minion able to save Baba's life. And here goes a 2-shot barrage in exchange. So that did cost the Blitzcrank his ignite. But yeah, we're just looking to punish Baba on repeat. Viger finishes. Ooh, okay, that burn from Brand means that he had turret aggro, but SCP now looking. Okay, SCP is going to trade 1 for 1 at the end of the day. That's not that bad, but it does kind of put the Ezreal almost back in. Not only a 600 gold deficit. Diplin has to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to get grabbed. The Wombo combo here from Yikes and Biz is still pretty powerful. For that Rite of Ages, it should mean that we are a lot tankier here on the side of Ebola. Ooh, just go for the rocket grab. Do not find the invested angle. Ooh, Diblin really doesn't want to lose this wave for Baba. Just best to hold back. We have the Tempered Fate. We're looking for a play. And we're gonna find the Brand here. Gonna throw out the Daisy, force the flash here. The Root Caller is gonna find. And ooh. We're gonna just miss about every skill shot in the history of the book. And now it's Eclipse versus non-Stridebreaker here. So Vesa here taking the turret shots. Let's be a little bit careful. But yeah, that is Darsh just getting killed again and again and again. With that Rylai's here in the bot lane though, it means that Yikes, even if his flash was blown, is kind of tanky for what he's playing against. Bard doesn't really represent much damage even though there is the Ignite. And because the real damage here from the Bard comes from all these meat collectings, and if you're doing that, it just means your Ezreal barely gets the farm. Baba already representing a 20 plus CS difference, and Biz looking for some combos. Tries to find the rocket grab. Ezreal no flash now means that is vulnerable to getting taken down. We are giving ooh, okay. Okay, that is the Ignite used on Biz. Okay. 34 gold here farm for Ebola from a single first strike prog. Okay. Yeah, and this alright. We're in the mid game. We're entering the mid game. Only 500 gold down, but 2 objectives to none for dragons. The grubs are great if you can have presence and pressure to get stuff in the jungle done. But oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna miss the impale. Use the root collar, and. And yeah, that's Ebola just, you know, just throwing the Primordial Burst. Here comes what dog fart though. Gonna miss that engage. Oh, and again, gonna barely survive here. But yeah, EmberPBAS is able to survive. But that was a big flash here from the Ivern. Dars does get some plating out of it though, so ends up being a little bit of a gold lead here. Oh, okay. Remember, it's Zaheen with EmberPBAS without ult. But it still feels like EmberPBAS wins that. I'll be honest, I got to play Zaheen a few times when it came to ARAM, and I still don't really understand this kid. I just know that you want bar go red. Because bar go red, like under, like you see those little dots or whatever, it means you get access to your revive. And yeah, that's a flash from what Dogfart, but that is another confirmed solo bolo. We are going to go for the rocket grab. It's going to miss. But we're getting to the point where this Ezreal is starting to scale, so he is getting his items in. And even if he had not the best laning, it's not the end of the world. Like then here, gonna try and get some stuff done. Yeah, that's a flash from SCP, but I mean, it's still a big scar. Okay, we're going back in with the public execution. Like Glenn could be in a bit of danger here, and now EmberPBAS gets stunned up. The Timble Seed is gonna explode. Brand here with the explosion, throws out the Pyroplasm, tries to get in. And now the stun here for one, but it's gonna be an execute. And now Zaheen coming in huge with the shutdown on Yikes. Also allowing Ezreal to pick up a turret. Zaheen also gonna pick up a turret of his own. And now we're looking at an almost 4,000 gold lead. So what started off really good here for the Ember boys is getting a little bit sus, but yeah, I think Baba's probably just dead, right? Yeah, that's gonna be a Heartsteel proc. Okay, and even with the able to arcane shift across the wall. Good job by Baba. I didn't think he had enough mana to do so, but he did burn both sums. But at the end of the day, he did burn double sums here from SCP and Biz. A win in my books. Plus, he got a lot of money here looking at it. Almost has his full-on Manamune, and it's going to be transformed by the time he picks it up. So now, this is where we sometimes see variety in the Ezreal builds, is after the 2 item marks, you always go a Sheen item plus tier. Okay, but let's talk about that later as we got a team fight going, and Vikes could be in danger. Yonel gonna find Dave Loon early, but now Ebola could be in danger here. However, Ebola's kind of just doing Ebola things. Zaheen ult is gonna be enough to power through an high 7 with the help of Baba and Lagren. They trade Dave Loon for an ace, so it'll be another turrets and a team fight. And this Zaheen that was behind, you know, he's behind about 40 CS. It doesn't really seem like it matters that much. Eli Viger on 2.5 items, expecting the def cap to come in 3rd. And honestly, I would love to see an actualizer on 4th, just to give him that extra nuke button on the ult. Oh, okay, Davidon could be in a bit of danger here. Forced to flash. You're gonna get knocked up. But now we're looking to set up a little bit. It's a little bit awkward here. We're throwing out the Shusha Barrage. It is gonna find what Dogfart. This is a Hextech soul point that we are fighting for. And Baba is at the ready here. We're looking at a nice 4-man baby cage. And here we're looking, that's going to be what Dogfart going to be taken out of the team fight. Maybe if we can catch him. Adar's caught in the Fate Seal, but Breach is the one that gets annihilated here. We get another double kill for Baba. And yeah, what looked kind of close now is looking into a big stompy here. And we have 16 stacks on the Magi's here. Almost a Sundered Sky picked up for Zaheen. We are not close to getting that. We are not close to the death cap though for Ebola. Ebola does have to be a little bit careful. He is level 14 though, so good lead here, and Baba is abusing the Grub's power pressure to get a little bit extra out of this. Okay, that's a little bit disgusting. Baba here gets knocked up, silence. Oh, and the Ignite claims it. So Baba does get shut down for 700 gold. Herald dropped in the mid lane. Okay, we're driving the Herald. And okay, so it's gonna be a 2-charge Herald. But yeah, with that solo kill in the top lane, I think, yeah, if you sell Doran's Ring, that is death cap. Yeah. Now, Viger at the really big, strong point here. We are looking to just mess with SCP. Even Ivern, 3-0 and 10 here on Lagren, having a defining performance compared to the last game. You know, the Tempered Fate not going to find anybody. And we're also going to miss the Ishal Impact because it cannot find pets. It can only find champions. But though Lagren gets collapsed on. That's a 1,000 gold shutdown. Trade 1 for 1 though at the end of the day. And that was really big. Okay, Zaheen now looking to find SCP, looking to go in. Has the Grim Vengeance. Are we gonna invest it? Yeah, we are. And Shablui, and we're looking at the red buff from Ezreal not gonna be enough to kill off the brand here. And wow, that is a lot of damage to buildings that we are getting done. And yeah, with that, we are escaping the Ember Boys base with a lot of money in our pockets. A 10,000 gold lead here. And what was a scuffed early game turns out to be some mid to late game consistency here for High 7. Hopefully we see this version of a High 7 when we see them for week 2 in Eternals. Eternal Hunger indeed was the item picked up, so yeah, we are going for the insane amount of ability haste and just the guaranteed healing. Because Ezreal doesn't really build healing items much. But this, okay, guaranteed Omni Vampire. It looks like we are just looking to end it. And wow! What a hit! Yeah, the Ezreal is at a point in the game where he is very strong, and so is Ebola. You can't afford to AFK any of these combos. Wow, that's 80% of Skarner's HP with one Viger combo sends SCP back to the fountain, and even though Ivern died, now has that Zonia's angle. We're flashing away from Biz here, looking to find something. The Impale here is gonna find something. We get 2 with the Fate Sealed, but it's probably not gonna be enough. And now Yikes is looking. The EmberPBAS is just split pushing Baba, not dead as of yet. What Dogfart able to get a recall in. We've got the public execution here, but the Grim Vengeance, it's doing so much. Ebola does so much damage. Breach gets taken. He takes them back shots, and it looks like that's just gonna be the end of the Scrim. High 7 coming back with that reverse sweep angle. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Well, the video if you're watching on YouTube, but the stream, as always, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao, bye for now. Keep tabs on my stream schedule, but make sure you subscribe over on YouTube if you don't want to miss any of the VODs we do for scrims, official games, solo queue, live glazing tournaments, like for fun tournaments and stuff. And on that note, I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Ciao, bye for now.